Hello, race fans, and welcome to the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It's week 7, the Twisted Chassis iRacing Series 181 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway, also known as Gateway. Man, it's easier for me to say Gateway than Worldwide Technology. It's quite a tongue twister. Hey, welcome back here, folks, and hey, we're going to go at it once again this week, and hope things run a little smoother. We're getting there, folks. We're going to keep on working on our little issues that we've been having. But as always, thank you for joining us here tonight. And let's give a shout out to all of our great sponsors. Thank them for their support. That would be Sonic Graphic Design, Williams Performance Garage, Muehlberger Custom Homes, the Hillman Group, FamTrad Media, and Checkered Flag Books. Now let's go ahead and let's see. Well, I'll tell you, it's a beautiful night for racing out there tonight. And 83-degree temperature. Wow. But the winds are a little gusty at 7 miles an hour. And now they're running the standard 65% fuel that they normally run. Tonight they'll have 5 sets of tires, the set that they start with, plus 4 additional sets. They have the one fast repair, 3 chances at a green, white checker, and I think the laps are 135. I hope that's right. I'm gonna check that in a minute here. I think it's 135 laps tonight at this 1.25 mile facility. And as always, thank you for joining us here on Rice Motorsports TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click that notification bell so you'll know every time we go live. And before we head on down or hear from our sponsors, let's take a look at the points where they stand right now. Hey, Kevin Winker is at the top with 235. Charles Gettings in that second position. Matt Hayden third. Blake Roebuck in the 4th spot. Caleb Clenard 5th. Rusty Modesty 6th. And 7th is Mark Beverly. Jeremy Talley is 8th. 9th, Brett Summers. And Skylar Berry, he rounds out your top 10 there. And I'm going to go ahead and scroll on down so you can see where your favorite driver is located. And now some of these are some tight battles there. Look at the 13th and 14th. Ron Walters, he's all tied up there with Brian Toller. Is that the two I'm looking at? Yeah, with 173 points there. And right below them there, Harold Rothery and Dustin Stallings all tied up at 160 points. And so you don't have to be at the top to be having close battles, that's for sure. And 146 points tied there for Joshua Moore and Cody Tarrant. So all kinds of good battles going on throughout the field. And I tell you, every race is important. And so you definitely want to be there for all of them. And looks like we got about 4 minutes left before we go to the qualifying session. So we're going to go ahead and take a moment and hear from our sponsors. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Shoot, son. A cold November morning in a patch of hardwoods that you've had success in before. You hear them leaves crunching, getting closer and closer, and you see deer, just pieces of deer coming through the woods. And in the back of your mind, you just hoping and praying that it's that deer. There ain't no better feeling than that. To me, that. November 18th.
He's down at 60 yards, baby.
Ain't no drug gonna touch that feeling. I promise you that right now.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season that we're currently in now. If I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
We should really get these hung.
What? How'd you do that?
Yeah, how did you do that? Do what?
Lose the anxiety. Place, push, hang. High and mighty, designed to be stuck up.
Okay, folks, we're back, and you know, it looks like the old clock on the wall says it is time to go qualifying. So we're waiting for the server to just roll on over here, and there it go. I think it's about to go now. There we go, into the qualifying session, and let's see who we get out there first. See some folks coming. I see Skylar Berry making his way out. At least I thought I saw him making his way out. Maybe he's not out on track yet. Oh, he's not. I was clicked on the wrong car. There's Rusty Modesty. He's on his way out. There's Rusty. One of the first cars to come out here. Or should I say trucks? I'm saying cars. Coming around, this should be his first time lap here. Crosses the line, and the clock is running for the number 6. Oh, trying to hold on to it. Coming out of turn 2 there. And oh, he's sliding it out of turn 4. I hope he stayed off the wall. Let's see if hopefully he didn't touch the wall. Did he get a time? Let's see if he got one. Yes, he did. Provisional pole 34.191. We're gonna see if he can improve on that. Caleb Clenard right now is currently in that second position with a 34.252. Oh, he just got bumped to third. And Matt Hayden just went to a provisional pole with a 34.043. More times coming in. I see Kevin Winker. He's in that 4th position. 34.297. And let's see. James Fitzmaurice, he's 6th quickest. 34.505. He just got bumped to seventh by Harold Rothery, now in that sixth position at 34.343. There's Charles Gettings in the ninth position. Oh, and he slides it. Oh my goodness, he kind of halfway holds on to it. And that'll do it for his qualifying. Brett Summers currently in the eighth position. And I wonder if this is his second hot lap here. Coming down to the line, let's see if he can improve on that ninth position. He crosses the line and unfortunately is unable to improve. There's Blake Roebuck, currently P6, and with that, he just got bumped to seventh by somebody. Let's see, that was Caleb Clenard. And looks like Blake has also already done both of his hot laps. So right now, it looks like he'll probably be in that seventh position. Joshua Moore looks like he's done. Ron Walters looks like he's getting through there. He's just about done too. So it looks like just about all the drivers that are going to qualify have gone and put down a time here. So we'll go ahead and take a moment and pause here for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Okay, folks, we are back here with the Twisted Chassis Truck Series, the Twisted Chassis iRacing 181 here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. And now they've finished qualifying, so now they're in their drivers meeting. That's going to last about 10 minutes, and so there won't be any action on the track here. And I forgot they actually have a warm-up session in this league here, and so we're going to have about another 10 minutes here, and that race distance was indeed 145 laps. I think I had it showing as 135, but it's 145 laps here at this 1.25 mile facility, and that air temperature is still up there. That'll be interesting. The winds are going to be interesting, 7 miles an hour. You know, a real flat track here, so yeah, it's definitely going to be a challenge for sure. But we'll go ahead and as we're waiting for them to get through their drivers meeting and everything, we'll take a moment here to hear back from our sponsors once again, and so we'll be back when it's time to go racing. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
There's a Hillman spirit that comes from deep within. It drives us forward as we build the future. putting us in a league of our own. Our legacy is rock solid because for 56 years, we've kept our eyes on the horizon and hard-working gloves on our hands. When we see the finish line, we push it. When we encounter a challenge, we tackle it. We innovate in the categories we lead because at Hillman, the building never stops. When it comes to imagining, crafting, and building the environments we live in, Hillman is the American hero that makes dreams possible. We've sowed millions of seeds for the future, giving you the keys to build for tomorrow, to stake your claim, to climb to new heights, to show your hidden strength, and open the door to your future. Built Hillman Strong.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season that we're currently in now. If I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
Shoes, huh? A cold November morning in a patch of hardwoods that you've had success in before. You hear them leaves crunching, getting closer and closer, and you see deer, just pieces of deer coming through the woods. And in the back of your mind, you just hoping and praying that it's that deer. There ain't no better feeling than that. To me, that.
November 18th. He's down at 60 yards, baby.
Ain't no drug gonna touch that feeling. I promise you that right now.
We are back at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina, where the field is rolling out for the start of today's 400-lap race on this .625-mile racetrack. And just as the field comes around turn number 4, the sunshine peeks through, helping warm things here. Bill Elliott leads him down. Benny Parsons on the outside. The green flag flies, and the first Union 400 Winston Cup race from North Wilkesboro is underway. Everybody nicely through turns number 1 and 2 as Bill Elliott has the lead, and Dale Earnhardt has jumped into second position, followed by Benny Parsons and Bobby Allison. This will be his 24th career win. Dale Earnhardt wins the first Union 400 in North Wilkesboro.
Okay, folks, we are back here for the Twisted Chassis Truck Series, the Twisted Chassis iRacing Series 181 at Worldwide Technology Raceway. And we got a few trucks out there on track. Let's go on down there and see who's out there. I think I see there's Joshua Moore. He's out on track. Man, I was working with Trading Paints a little earlier, trying to get that thing to load right. It looks like it finally got its act together, because you know what it was doing. It was showing the trucks, but it wasn't showing, like you see the little icon next to the driver name. It wasn't showing his custom paint, and so we're trying to work out some things here, and looks like, we're time to go racing. I was about to say, what happened to everybody? I was like, oh no. Yeah, we're lining up here on the front stretch, getting ready to go racing here. Waiting for everybody to head on out, and as we're waiting for everybody to get there, let's go ahead and take a look at that starting grid. And we got Matt Hayden on the pole position. And then second is Skylar Berry right up there. Rusty Modesty third. Kevin Winker in the fourth spot. Fifth is Mark Beverly. Caleb Clenard is sixth. Seventh is Blake Roebuck. Kevin Zabluto eighth. I'm sorry. Ninth, Dustin Stallings. Harold Rothery, he rounds out your top 10. In the 11th position, we have Brett Summers. 12th is Joshua Moore. 13th position, we have Jimmy Fitzmaurice with Charles Gettings in the 14th position. 15th is Ron Walters. 16th is Jeremy Talley. 17th will be Cody Tarrant, and Alan Martin starts in the 18th position. Now, these guys here did not post a qualifying time. 19th, Jordan Stencil. Chris Ofield will start off 20th. 21st will be David Hall. 22nd, Terry Collett. 23rd, Brian Toller. Keith Moyer, 24th. And Billy Stallings are starting shotgun on the field in the 25th position. Matt Hayden getting ready to lead them to the green flag for 145 laps. Shout out to all the folks in the chat, man. As always, thank you for hanging in there with us, and boy, we hope you enjoy the race. I know I will. Making their way through turns 3 and 4. Pace truck will be heading on to pit road. Waiting for that green flag. We got a green flag, and we're racing here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Racing into turns 1 and 2. Everybody looks like they're getting through there okay. Hayden trying to hold on. Skylar Berry is right there on that inside. Man, I tell you, he is challenging already here, folks. Kevin Winker, Rusty Modesty. Modesty, he moves up on the inside of Winker. Oh, a little bit of wiggle there for Skylar Berry, but he remains in the second position. Matt Hayden, he will lead that first lap as they head down to start lap 2. Oh, man, they're mixing it up through here. Oh, we got somebody going around. That was Caleb Clenard. And that's going to bring out a caution. There's a 25, Cody Tarrant. He got turned around there a little bit. But I don't think anybody got tore up too bad. Let's go back up and see here. I think Terry Collett was involved. Let's see. It all started with Caleb there, I believe. Let's roll it here. And Caleb, he's the number 196, the white truck with the pink highlights there, going down into turn 1. I think he just got loose because, you know, we saw some of the trucks kind of wiggling there just a little bit. And, yeah, and might have got loose on him here. Goes down into turn 1. And so nobody's close to him in the front or the rear. And I think he's just going to get ready to, there's a nice shot. Oh, did he get up and did he, was that, oh man, was that net code? It's weird. It looked like that was almost net code. Let's run that back here for a minute. Man, that was strange. Let's slow it down. Let's go here with, where's Kevin Winker at? And let's go on his, let's see how close he got. It's kind of hard to tell from that angle, unless he got a little bump there from the side by the 45. I don't know. It was really close, but you know, it might not have been. It might have just been. Got some other folks there trying to take some evasive action. But here we're under caution here on lap number 4. Matt Hayden, he remains your leader. Skylar Berry still in that second position. And now we've got Rusty Modesty in the 3rd spot and Kevin Winker in 4th. Just about everybody's paint has loaded right except for Kevin's. I don't see, that's what I'm talking about, trading paints. I don't know why his paint's not showing the right one. That's just his paint that you have to have some kind of default iRacing paint. And if you don't have a custom paint, but he obviously has a custom paint because the driver graphic there is showing it, you know, and it should be showing there for Muehlberger Custom Homes, but I don't know. Sometimes trading paint has a mind of its own. And let's see, I don't see anybody on pit road. Looks like Jordan Stencil, Dustin Stallings, and Caleb Clenard obviously came down on pit road. Alan Martin is on pit road. Is he still there? He's still there. Don't know if he showing a little bit of damage on that left front. He's probably trying to save that fast repair, so he'll just use what he needs to use and try to do everything he can to hold on to that. Yeah, there's some lap trucks. I think I see. I think the lights might be out on the pace truck, and or getting ready, or not out, but just getting ready to get the one to go this time around. So I think that was about 4 trucks or so that are in front of him. Winker's one of them. Rusty Modesty also, and they should get the wave around. Now Dustin Stallings. I'm sorry, not Zofield. Chris Zofield is showing out. I'm not sure if he wrecked or what happened there. coming down to the line. Let's see if these trucks, let's see if we get the one to go here, and they should take off into the distance. And let's see. Well, they're still there, so apparently it's not one to go yet. I guess we're going to have one more lap of caution here before they get there. Now, I know Winker and Modesty are right there in front of them. There's Kevin Winker, the 60, Rusty Modesty, the 68, Skylar Berry is also there as well. Hold on a second. Let me get here. Yeah, okay, that's let me just get back to the front here, because the timing and scoring is acting a little weird. Unless they're trying to get everything scored. I was trying to lock on those trucks. Now, okay, now they disappeared. There was like 4 trucks in front of him. And I don't know where they went to, but it is the one to go. So it'll be racing once again here on lap 7. Well, it'll be lap 7 when they cross the stripe. Pace truck down.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a green flag and racing once again here at Gateway. Hayden has a good getaway there. Boy, and they race down into turns 1 and 2. There goes Skylar Berry trying to keep up with the 5 truck there. Kevin Winker in that, boy, he's barely holding on to that 3rd spot. Rusty Modesty is right there. Going to see if he can take it from the 42 truck. Look like he will as they come out of turn 4. Modesty, well, he's kind of moving into that 3rd spot. Look at Winker fighting back, seeing if he can try to get there. And then Blake Roebuck right there behind them. And they race into turns 1 and 2. Oh, boy, I think he had to check up a little bit there to keep from running into Modesty. Somebody was, I couldn't see who that was. I think it was somebody coming off of, that might have been Zofield, I think, coming off of pit road. It was, matter of fact, yeah, so he's not out of the race. He's a few laps down, but he's still in it. Roebuck in that 4th position. Matt Hayden is still leading. Boy, these guys, they're mixing it up back here in the field, boy, I tell you. At 45 there, Mark Beverly trying to see if he can get past Rusty Modesty. He's got the 51, Joshua Moore, right there to keep him company. The field is starting to stretch out a bit. Look at Moore taking a look down on the inside. Oh, he blinked. Did he blink? Yeah, he's blinking there. We lost contact with him there a little bit. Hayden is still leading by a couple of tenths of a second. Let's look a little further back in the field here. There's Ron Walters in the 13th position, a little further back. Now there's Caleb Clenard. He's in the 15th position. He's on the lead lap though, so he didn't go a lap down. And oh, Billy Stallings, I don't know if he's blinking or what. I saw it. I was getting ready to lock on him, but he kind of disappeared. There's Dustin Stallings. Something happened to Matt Hayden. Oh no, I think he might have. Let's go back up the front. Blake Roebuck. Okay, I saw his name on my timing information drop all the way to the bottom, and sometimes it'll do that when your connection gets a little funky, the actual driver. But he's still up there leading. Maybe I don't know. I see some other guys. Cody Tarrant, he's blinking a little bit. Or at least his name is. And we just got word in the chat here, Chris Zofield has a power outage, so now he is showing out now. Yeah, that sucks, man. You know, those things that are beyond your control there. Kevin Winker in that 3rd position. Now he's well clear of the 30 of Blake Roebuck, Rusty Modesty. All of a sudden these guys were really tight together, but now they've gotten a little separation between them. Joshua Moore now he actually got past the 45 Mark Beverly into that 6th position, and who's behind? It's 17 Kevin Zablutal, and he's running in that. He was back there the whole time anyway. Charles Gettings, he's running in that 9th spot, and Harold Rothery right behind him, rounding out the top 10, trying to find a way past that number 8. And the top 10, you can even see it on the track map. They're starting to get a bit of separation between them. They look at the separation there between them, and then you see Brett Summers in number 77. That's the second group right there. He's leading that second group. He's right ahead of the 99 there, Ron Walters, who's followed by the 2 of Jeremy Talley. Caleb Clenard right behind them. And up at the front, Matt Hayden continues to lead. Boy, Skylar Berry, he's kind of just right there. Now he looked like he might be taking a look down on the inside, trying to get that lead from Hayden. They go door to door as they come out of turn 4. Matt Hayden gets a little bit better drive, and he'll regain that lead, or retain it anyway. Good hard racing here between the 5 and the 68, and Kevin Winker, he's right back there. He's trying to close up on these guys, see if he can make something happen here, or at least be ready in case something happens in front of him. Joshua Moore, he's getting closer to the 6 of Rusty Modesty there. He's trying to see if he can break into that top 5 position. Of course, you got Mark Beverly in Mark Beverly running in the top 10 anywhere. That's a dangerous thing because you know, I know I've said it plenty of times. I've just seen him do it so many times. The guy just knows how to get to the daggone front. I mean, it may not be right away, folks, but you know, I guarantee you he gonna find a way to get up there. There's Charles Gettings. Got a nice gap now between him and Harold Rothery. Rothery was a little bit closer a little earlier. It looks like Hayden is actually jumped ahead. Got a little bit of a gap between him and Skylar Berry. A little over half a second now, actually like 0.6 of a second. Berry trying to keep pace with the number 5. We're 17 laps in, getting ready to start lap 18. Give a shout out to Nathan Cogdell in the chat there. Of course, he's a he is a Sonic Graphic Design. And they paint a lot of the trucks in this league. But I tell you, you want a truck painted, go catch Nathan there. He'll hook you right on up, man. I tell you, and does some really good work. Who knows? This may be one of his paints here. I don't know. You can see the gap between Hayden and Skylar Berry there. It's still holding about 0.6 of a second. Let's look a little further back. Joshua Moore, he's still working on Rusty Modesty there. Mark Beverly is right there. Clemens Sabludo, he hasn't been able to get any closer. Now, Harold Rothery, he's staying ahead of Charles Gettings there. Doing pretty good to stay ahead of him there. Brett Summers a little bit further back. He's got more of a gap between him now and Jeremy Talley, who's now in that 12th spot, but he's got some company behind him there. Caleb Clenard, Ron Walters, and Dustin Stallings. So that's a good battle going on there for that 12th position. Clenard trying to see if he can make his way back up to the front here. Oh boy, look at that. That was Ron Walters. Looked like he cut across the back of the 196. That was close. Clenard seeing if he can try to work in a little closer here. Now lap 21 of 45. Caleb, he lost 7 positions, you know, when he had that, a little wiggle there, and that was all Caleb right there. And look at the number 1 there, Dustin Stallings. He takes advantage of that little unsettled moment there, trying to see if he can work in on the inside. Trying to make a move on Clenard to come off of 4. Let's see if he gets enough drive. They're door to door coming down the front stretch. Looks like Dustin Stallings, he may take that 13 position. Looks like he will. So move Dustin up 1 position into that 13th spot. Ron Walters back there having a nice battle with the 33 of James Fitzmaurice. And let's jump back up the front here for a moment. Hayden, he's 0.8 of a second now between him and Skylar Berry. So he's starting to stretch it out here just a little bit. Kevin Winker hasn't exactly been able to make an impression on the 68 truck. He has a good view of all of them. Getting on the power pretty good. Coming off the corner, just not enough to catch the 68. Now Blake Roebuck, he's a bit further back, and okay, he's showing a different truck. Oh, that's weird. Okay, and it looks like it's 2 different custom paints there. So, because I know that's not a iRacing paint. That looks like that's a custom paint, the yellow one, and then he has something totally different on his truck. So I don't know what Trading Paints is doing. Oh, we got us a caution here. I think it was David Hall. Looks like he got down a little low there. He's still rolling though. Looks like he's all right, I guess. Let's see. I don't really see any damage to speak of. Now, who knows? It might have just been a spin here. Let's go back up and see what happened there. And we'll go ahead and roll it here. Let's see where. Okay. Oh, there it is right there. Let's see. Yeah, he might have been blinking a little bit. Yeah, see, he blinked out on us, so it's kind of hard to lock in on him for the replay. Yeah. Because he blinked out right there, and I think at the very end of the spin there, you end up seeing him. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and take it back live here. It looked like he might have just grabbed some of that curb a little bit too much and got him going around. Got some guys coming down on pit road. The whole field, as a matter of fact, being led by Matt Hayden. Everybody coming in. The whole gang's coming in. Did anybody stay out? Yeah, 24th position stayed out. That's Alan Martin. I'm sorry, not Alan Martin, but Chris Zofield. He's the only truck that actually stayed out. And he's down and away. This looks like Rusty Modesty will win the battle off of pit road. He'll exit in that second position. Kevin Zablutel now in the third spot. Harold Rothery exits in fourth. Boy, their pit crew's getting it done on pit road. Skylar Berry all the way back to that fifth position. And he's followed by Kevin Winker and Blake Roebuck back there. Joshua Moore in that 8th position, and Mark Beverly 9th, and James Fitzmaurice, he'll round out your top 10. So Matt Hayden, he retains the lead here. Who is that in front of him? That's Zofield. He'll be looking to get another lap back soon as we get the one to go. And I think that's I think we're waiting for everybody to kind of get iRacing to get them sorted out. That's Keith Moyer and Chris Zofield. Well, I saw Moyer somewhere. He was there for a minute. That might have been another truck though. So they'll probably be getting the one to go this time around. So we'll go ahead and take a quick break. We'll be right back. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV. Okay, folks, we're back here with the Twisted Chassis Truck Series. It is one to go. Lights are out on the pace truck. It'll be lap 30 when we get the green flag. Matt Hayden trying to continue with those good restarts he's been getting. And this time he'll be battling Rusty Modesty in that second position. Kevin Zaboodle in the 17 truck and Harold Rothery in the 7th truck. Skylar Berry right back there in the 5th position. Pace truck is in. And we got a green flag, and we are racing once again here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Boy, Modesty is right there. He's being challenged by the 17 of Kevin Zaboodle for that second position as they race down the backstretch. Let's see what happens as they go through turns 3 and 4. We've seen some trucks get a little bit better momentum. Oh, we got us another caution here. Caution is out once again. I think it might have been, looks like it might have been Jeremy Talley. Let's see, where is Jeremy Talley and Jordan Stencil? It's saying they went off track. It's not showing that anybody crashed or anything, but so let's go back and take a look and see what we see here. And so they're racing there. Let's run at normal speed. See if we see something happen between them. Oh, okay. Oh, it was Caleb Clenard again. And now we can't even lock in on him because he, I think he was spinning there or something. Let's run it back a little bit. Yeah, that's what happened. So it didn't, okay, he got up into the number 1 from the looks of it. Let's roll it slowly here. And we're on board with, where is Clenard at? Trying to find his car so I can go on board with him. And yeah, he got into the number 1. Not sure what happened there unless he pushed up into him. The 9 just managing to squeeze on by. So yeah, that's what happened there. So we're under caution once again. Stencil, he's making his way down on pit road. Jeremy Talley also on pit road. Oh, Stencil, I think he might have overshot just a little bit. And looks like he just getting some work done. It was 8.9 seconds. He might have just got some fuel there as well. Some more folks on pit road. There's Dustin Stallings making his way down, and looks like he burned his fast repair. So that was the one fast repair he had. So he's down and away. Clenard is still on pit road and showing a little banged up. He's not even in the truck right now, folks. So I don't know if he's out or just has required repairs and just going to have to manually get them done instead of burn the fast repair. I mean, he might have already used it from that first spin. So no telling there. It doesn't look like anybody else is coming down pit road. Excuse me. So Matt Hayden continue to lead here. I think he's led every lap so far on lap 33 now. And I think I just saw Chris Zofield. They went ahead and waved him around. I don't think it's one to go yet, but he is coming on around. Looks like the lights are, I thought the lights were still on the pace truck. Yes, they are. So they went ahead and just waved him around. So right now it's Hayden, Rusty Modesty once again. Kevin Zabludla in that third position. This time Skylar Berry will be starting in the fourth position. Harold Rothery, I think Rothery will be fifth, I think. They're kind of jockeying for position there. With Kevin Winker in that sixth spot. Lake Roebuck will be seventh, with Joshua Moore eighth. Mark Beverly in the ninth spot, and Charles Gettings, I believe, will be rounding out the top 10 on the restart. Light should be out on the pace truck. Yes, it is. So it'll be lap 35 when we take the green flag once again. And let's see, they're making their way down the back stretch. I didn't even check to see if anybody had their webcam on, and that I know sometimes Brett does. If we get another caution, I'll check and see if he's got his running. The whole field is well, everybody that's racing is on track, and everybody's all bunched up and ready to go once again. Pace truck comes down on the pit road. Holding them down, holding them down. Green flag and racing here on lap 35. Zabuto pretty close to the 5 there. Not close enough to make a pass though. Modesty still in that second position. Look at Skylar Berry on the outside at 7. Oh, Harold Rothery. Was that Rothery? Oh, he's going around. He collected, almost collected Kevin Winker. Winker somehow managed to get away from that. Wow. And, oh, man, a lot of damage there for the number 7. Harold Rothery, he'll continue on, I believe. He may have to use a fast repair, though. So we got a caution here once again, and let's go back and take a look here and see what happened with Harold, and we'll run it slow. Now, he's a number 7 truck there, and I think he might have, he might have pushed up out of 2. It looks like he might, yeah, he pushed up into the 42 there, Kevin Winker. And wow, he's trying. and Winker just would not get caught up in it. Look at that. He's just kind of riding along the 42 there, and Winker's just riding it out, and he keeps going, and somehow he manages. It's like the 7 is spinning all around him, and Winker manages to get on through that. Wow, that was crazy luck there. So now coming down on pit road. And actually Kevin Winker, let's see. It looks like he didn't have to pit for anything from the looks of it. The truck is showing a little bit of damage. You can see on the left front there, the hood's dinged up just a little bit. But, still not too bad. I think I might try running trading paints again just to see if we can get it cleared up. And so we'll try to do that. We'll take another quick break while they're under caution. Hey, you're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
There's a Hillman spirit that comes from deep within. It drives us forward as we build the future, putting us in a league of our own. Our legacy is rock solid because for 56 years, we've kept our eyes on the horizon and hard-working gloves on our hands. When we see the finish line, we push it. When we encounter a challenge, we tackle it. We innovate in the categories we lead because at Hillman, the building never stops. When it comes to imagining, crafting, and building the environments we live in, Hillman is the American hero that makes dreams possible. We've sowed millions of seeds for the future, giving you the keys to build for tomorrow, to stake your claim, to climb to new heights, to show your hidden strength, and open the door to your future. Built Hillman Strong.
Okay, folks, we're back, man. I tried running that trading paints, cannot get the daggone that one. It looks to seem like Kevin's truck is the only truck not to get his custom paint in there, and so I don't. That's a shame, man. I hate to see even one driver not have his paint on display. These guys, they get people to paint them, or they even spend a lot of time painting their own trucks. And if anything, you want to see these paint schemes. So, you know. And Kevin, I mean, I'm not Kevin, but Blake, I'm not sure what's going on with his. You got the Ford paint, the blue one, and showing the yellow. Like I said, trading paints has a mind of its own, folks. It looks like so far so good though. Everybody's hanging in there. That's still racing. Looks like we got about 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5. Is it 5 or 6 retirements? Is David Hall? David Hall, I guess he. Oh, there he is, right there. I don't know why it's saying. I wonder if Rothery, did he retire? I think that's just that's like an error in the timing and scoring. Because it's, for some reason, it thinks that they're out, but it's not. There goes the pace truck, getting ready for lap 40 here. Green flag. There we go. Once again, boy, look at Zablutal right on the tail there of Rusty Modesty. And Skylar Berry, he sneaks right up into that third position. Him and Blake Roebuck. Let's see, Skylar Berry trying to make a move on the 6 here. He might get him as they go down into turns 3 and 4. Looks like Blake Roebuck is trying to follow through that open door where Modesty really wide coming out of 4. Open the door nice and wide to let both the 60 and the 30 through. Skylar Berry, he's going to shoot down in front of Hayden, take that lead position. I believe for the first time tonight, is Skylar Berry in the lead. Blake Roebuck is following him through as well. Man, Matt Hayden, not as good luck this time on this restart. He finds himself in that third position, trying to fight back and get it, the second position back from Blake Roebuck. It's not going to happen this time around as they come down. He finds himself in third, with Skylar Berry leading lap 42. And already he's got almost half a second to Blake Roebuck. Hayden now in that third spot. Rusty Modesty starting to get a little bit more pressure from Kevin Zabloodle. And let's see if he's able to come around and maybe try to move up to that fourth position. And man, they're battling behind them as well. Look at this Hornets nest back here. James Fitzmaurice, Ron Walters, Jordan Stencil. Oh, there's Stencil. Oh, and I think some folks lost it behind him, possibly. And I think it might have been Terry Collett. Yeah, there he is. He's still moving though. Let's roll back, see if we can see what happened there. And so there's the number 9 there, Terry Collett, and there's 83 of Stencil right in front of him. That's the number 60 down on the inside. That's Keith Moyer. Jeremy Talley behind them, and the number 1 also Dustin Stalling. Oh, okay. Then I guess the 9 might have drifted down into the 60. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe he didn't know he was there or something. But oh, that's not going to end well. Was that who is that? Talley? Is that the 2 truck? Yes, it is. And the 9 is, he bounced off the 2, then he bounced off the 60 once again. Oh, and they almost got Dustin Stalling. Oh, whoa, the 60 and the 9 hard into the outside wall. Turn 1. There's Harold Rothery getting on the binders, trying to see if he can avoid this. And I think he was able to get on by there. Yeah, he was able to avoid it. Oh, the 21 wasn't as lucky. Oh my goodness. So that, yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. So caution here on lap 45. Skylar Berry, he's your leader. You got some folks on pit road. Kevin Winker, he came down. Don't know if he's going to get some tires, or it looks like he may be just topping off getting fuel, keeping the fuel strategy going. Hal Rothery also on pit road. I think he actually avoided all that spinning back there. There's Joshua Moore, 51. Cody Tarrant, now he was involved, and I don't know if he's getting truck looks pretty good, but let's jump over to somebody else because he blinked out on us a little bit. Oh, let's find somebody else. There we go. There's Brett Summers. Let me see if I can find. I see Brett right there. Let me pull him up here real quick with us. See if hopefully we can hear him and stuff. Hey Brett, Tony in the booth. You got a copy? Hey man, boy, how is everything out there tonight with the track? Is it kind of slick out there? Is that kind of surprising? Because it's rather warm out there, like 83 degrees. Do you think that heat makes it worse, or would it be better if it was cooler temperatures? (10-4), man. Well, good luck, and I'll. You were in Asphalt Outlaws. Was that where you were? Okay, I'll put you back down there. Good luck, buddy. And okay, Brett Summers trying, like everybody else out there, trying to hang on, and and survive. Let's see, are the lights out on the page? No, I would probably be getting the one to go this time around. So as they come around and most likely get the one to go, take a quick break. We'll be right back. You're watching Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Race Motorsports TV.
Shoot, son. A cold November morning in a patch of hardwoods that you've had success in before. You hear them leaves crunching, getting closer and closer, and you see deer, just pieces of deer coming through the woods. And in the back of your mind, you just hoping and praying that it's that deer. There ain't no better feeling than that. To me, that ain't.
November 18th. He's down at 60 yards, baby.
Ain't no drug gonna touch that feeling. I promise you that right now.
Okay, folks, we're back, getting ready for a restart. It'll be lap 48 when they get the green flag here. And Skylar Berry, he'll be leading them back to the green flag. Pace truck is in.
Green flag, green flag.
And we got a green flag, and we are racing once again here at Gateway. Everybody flies down into turn one. Looks like everybody's going to get in there okay. Rusty Modesty. Oh boy, him and Charles Gettings getting a little rough there. Brett Summers, he's trying to roll up there as well. Brett Summers trying to see if he can make a move. Trying to see if he can get past Charles Gettings. They're racing their way around and wasn't able to really capitalize there that time. Matt Hayden, he's now in that third position. Blake Roebuck in the second spot. He's chasing Skylar Berry in that lead position. Oh boy, he got a little bit of that curb. Just dancing on the edge there. Good job of putting the power down. He's really sticking to that 68 now. Oh, I think he's gonna pull the trigger here, folks, trying to see if he can find a little room there in 3 and 4. I don't think he's close enough. I think Barry's gonna get a good run off the corner. Looks like he will, yeah, and he'll retain that lead as we start lap number 51. We're getting pretty close to the halfway point here. And these two are actually starting to pull away from Matt Hayden. Hayden was leading quite convincingly earlier in the race, and he's in third now. And Mac, he's got a good gap between him and Rusty Modesty, but Rusty's got all kinds of company behind him. Mark Beverly in that 5th spot, Brett Summers, Charles Gettings, pretty much the rest of the field. Beverly now trying to get past the well, it's a 77. His truck says 7. He runs both the 7 and the 77. I think sometimes he just has the paint don't always switch over. But oh, somebody went down low. Couldn't tell who that was. It was the 38. He had a little bit of a moment. He was able to hold on to it. Ron Walters right behind them, not able to capitalize on that though. Passing opportunities all up and down the field here. Walters, he's moving in pretty close there now. And right up ahead of them, there's Jordan Stencil battling with Kevin Zabluto. Barry is out front by still a good 1/10 of a second as we work our way back up to the front of the field here. Rusty Modesty, he's got a lot of pressure now from Summers as they head down to turn 1. Oh, got a caution, and let's see, it's Fitzmaurice, I believe. Oh man, and yeah, he spun around and looks like he might. Let's see, how much damage does he have? Oh, he does have a bit of damage, and so yeah, he'll Alan Martin just slowed down for it. He didn't actually crash. Let's go back and see what happened to Jimmy here. And so there he is, a 33 truck coming out of 4. That's Ron Walters on the high side. Who is that behind him? Jeremy Talley. And so they're coming down. I wonder if he just looks like he's sliding up. I think he might have he slid up in. Oh, that was almost netcode, but he would have looked like he would have made contact anyway. Oh, and almost going up over the inside wall, about to enter pit road the hard way. Gets the flip in though, but he doesn't go all the way over. Manages to stay on all 4s. So it wasn't great, but it could have been worse. But he should be still running here, and there's Alan Martin making his way down. Fitzmaurice, he's making his way on the pit road. Is he getting pushed? I think he's getting pushed by somebody now. That's good sportsmanship. That's the 17. Zabludel is pushing the 33 down pit road. Or maybe he wasn't put. I couldn't tell. Is he running? Oh no, he has no RPMs. I think he pushed him into pit road, and now they're on their way, and now he's just got the clutch in, and hopefully he'll be able to. It look like he'll be able to coast down to his pit box, and maybe he'll have his faster pair. Let's see what happens here. He'll have to time this right if he's not under power, and let's see if he coasts right in, and it looks like he might have made it, and one faster pair coming up. Jimmy Fitzmaurice back on track, literally. In the 18th spot. Meanwhile, up the front there, and now it's Mark Beverly in the lead position. Now, he didn't pit this time around, him or Jordan Stencil, trying to get some track position here. Kevin Winker. Looks like I think he stayed out as well. Both him and Joshua Moore also stayed out to either gain or maintain track position, because Brett Summers, he's just coming out of he's going into the pits actually. Oh, I'm sorry, no, I'm looking at the wrong truck. He's in that 5th spot, and he just pitted, so he's got nice fresh tires, and those guys right in front of him all did not pit. This could be interesting. Wow. I wonder what he thinks about that. Blake Roebuck, everybody behind him, at least the next 4 or 5 trucks pitted. Blake Roebuck, he pitted. Rusty Modesty got fresh tires. Matt Hayden got tires. Charles Gettings got tires. Skylar Berry also got tires. And Dustin Stalling got tires. And a couple of folks that, let's see, Terry Collett, he didn't get tires. I think he's not on the lead lap anyway. I don't believe. Well, maybe he is, but he's just getting into position here. And but he stayed out, and just about everybody else has got tires. So, hey, what'd that say, folks? Mark Beverly up at the front. Whether caution or, and a lot of times, I don't know, he just has a good sense of what to do with the caution. Not true. He pitted on lap 26. So, man, those tires are going to be quite old here. And this might be a move just to get a bonus point for leading the lap, and the way the cautions have been happening, who knows, he may lose some positions, him and maybe a few of the folks around him, But if you're lucky, you know, he might grab another caution before he falls back too far, and then he'll be back in sync with the majority of the field. So we'll just have to wait and see what happens. Jordan Stencil also kind of played the same deal there. You know, he last pitted on lap 31. Kevin Winker, of the top four, Kevin Winker and Joshua Moore have the freshest tires. They both pitted on lap 44, and everybody behind them just got fresh tires right now. So it'll be very interesting to see how this shakes out here. Pace truck pulling on in. Waiting for that green flag.
Green flag, green flag.
Got a green flag and racing once again on lap 59. They race down into turn one. Beverly, nice getaway there. Wow. And look at Jordan Stencil. Oh, man, he's about to get gobbled up by the 51 and the 42. The 51 gave him a little bump there, I think. And Stencil trying to hold on. Oh, boy, they're getting a little tight here. It looks like Moore is going to get through. Blake Roebuck, he's kind of pinned in there. He's got Winker on the outside, on the inside, I'm sorry. Oh, and he cuts right down in front of the 42. It must have been more space than the angle that we were looking at showed. And look at that, he goes past the 83, trying to get past the 51 into that second position. Hey, yeah, that's what fresh tires can do for you. Blake Roebuck now clear of both Moore and Winker. The next truck with really fresh tires is Rusty Modesty. Boy, him and Matt Hayden, they're down on the inside of those trucks that did not pit. Rusty catches a little bit of curve, not enough to really upset the truck. Him and Matt Hayden, the 5 truck. Oh, boy, look at this. This is interesting. Brett Summers also has fresh tires as well. So this is the fight right here, folks. Jordan Stencil, he's the only one in that group right there who has older tires. He's trying to fight and hang on. Good battling going on here. Looks like Stencil, Matt Hayden, trying to get past the 83. Looks like he'll make it as they go through turns 1 and 2. So they cleared Stencil. Now the guys in front of him now, Moore, he's on a little bit older tires. He pitted on lap 44, so it looks like Hayden, he'll make a short work of the 51 here as they go through turns 3 and 4. And a little bit of work, but they're kind of working their way through those trucks that had pitted. I mean, had not pitted. Mark Beverly, to his credit, has only lost 1 spot since the start of the restart there. Blake Roebuck did indeed get up there and catch him. He's off into the sunset here in the lead. Beverly, though, wow, he only pitted 1 time on lap 26, and right now he's still managing to hold on to second position. But Matt Hayden, him and Rusty Modesty, they're coming along very quickly here, and he probably knows it's only a matter of time. Their tires are so much fresher than his. And he's not going to put up too much of a fight. You see him going there. Oh, Modesty. Looks like, yeah, cut down there and follow the 5 through there. Looks like that's what he's going to try to do now as they race down to turn 3 and 4, and they will get on past the 45. And now Mark Beverly down to the 4th position, and now make it 5th as Kevin Zabuto. He also gets by. So maybe, hoping, to say you got to be careful what you wish for. You don't want to, because, sometimes you pray for a caution. You may end up being the caution. But he hasn't fallen too far. He's in the 5th position, and that's actually where he started. So he's kind of right back to where he started. He's a second ahead of Joshua Moore. He's managing to hold that gap there, so not bad considering your tires have been on that truck since lap 26. Not bad at all. Meanwhile, up the front, Blake Roebuck, 1.6 seconds ahead of Matt Hayden, and you can still see him right now. But I tell you, Roebuck, he is not playing around. There's Hayden. He's got a nice little gap between him and Rusty Modesty. Rusty having a good race here tonight. He's been all in that top 5 all night long. Top 5, top 10. Kevin Zaluto also been having a good night as well. He's been hanging right in there with him. I think he joined the league a little late. He's a little bit further down the order points-wise. But if he keeps racking up performances like this, and if he's able to finish like anywhere near where he is right now, yeah, he'll be moving up the order as the season goes along. There's still a lot more racing to go, folks. And Mark Beverly right now, he's still holding on there. Joshua Moore a little bit further back, getting a little pressure there from Skylar Berry. Berry trying to get back up a little bit more. Looks like, did he just get past him? Yes, he did. So Skylar Berry now into that 6th position. There's Kevin Winker now. Oh boy, he lost a position there to Charles Gettings. Gettings getting underneath the 42. And who is that on the inside? That is the 30. Was that the 33? 38, Brian Toller. That's who it was. And look at Toller. Oh boy, Toller, he slides right in front of the 42, but he might have went a little too wide because Winker's going to get it right back. And Dustin Stalling is right there as well, but Charles Gettings, boy, he really got away from all those guys. So right now he's okay in that 8th position. I think I've said that before this season. The 8 truck is in 8th position. A little bit further back, there's Brett Summers battling with Ron Walters, Jordan Stencil. Of course, Stencil, he put it on lap 31, so his tires aren't nearly, I don't think he's up for the fight right now. They're going by the, Walters got into the 12 there. And who is that? Number 12, was that 12 or 21? I couldn't, that was, 12, Chris Zofield. Is he still running? There he is, okay. Got a little tap there, but he's still racing. Harold Rothery in that 7 truck. He had to burn that fast repair, but right now he's in that 15th position, trying to work his way back up the order. Boy, Blake Roebuck is over 2 seconds ahead now of number 5, Matt Hayden. Man, there's a whole lot of racing going on. He's trying to move through the field, try to catch it all here, folks. Anywhere you look, there's battles going on throughout the field. Joshua Moore battling there with Brian Toller, and Dustin Stallings there. Well, further up, there's Mark Beverly. Still holding on in the top 10, now in that 6th position. Charles Gettings is behind him, 1.6 seconds behind. And Charles, he also pitted under this last caution as well. So I don't know. He may be on track here to perhaps maybe run down. Pardon me a second, folks. I'm gonna take I gotta look at something technical here, and just checking my frame rates, see what they're looking like. Because we've been battling these connection issues, and made some more adjustments, and hopefully we're able to continue like this. Oh, somebody on pit road, Joshua Moore, green flag pit stop for the number 51. Truck's looking is the truck It looks a little bit banged up. I'm not sure if it's banged up or not. It's just the way the front grille on the truck is in this new model. And oh, it was banged up because he just used his fast repair. Okay, yeah, that was yeah, because it was looking that was a little too wavy looking. And okay, another sponsor there for Muehlberger Custom Homes, and of course he's teammates with Kevin Winker, so yeah, that makes sense. So he's out back on track, 14.5 second stop for the 51. Roebuck, he continues to lead almost 2.5 seconds now. Boy, he is just rolling along here. No traffic in front of him. Looked like he hit about 160 miles an hour as he was going down into turn 1. Let's see what he gets on the back stretch. This turn will be a little bit more sweeping. Only about, what was it, 156 or something like that, I think I saw. He's really getting on that throttle as quickly as possible. Very smooth with it, but he's getting there though. And we were talking to Brett Summers, you know, downshifting in 1 and 2. If you don't do it just right, it could catch you out just a little bit. But yeah, he's giving a clinic right now how to do it. Kevin Winker down on pit road. Doesn't look like he's having any problems. Just probably stopping for tires and fuel here. And he went ahead and used his fast repair. So let's see what kind of time. I think the last guy we did like a 14.5 second stop. And he's got 14.5 as well. Good stop there for Winker. And he is on his way. More guys coming in. Mark Beverly making his way down. All these, and Jordan Stencil also behind them, also coming in. Stencil just getting into his box. Beverly already there. And he's down and away. 14 point. Wow, all these 14.5 stops there. 14.8 for I think it was Stencil. Yeah, 14.8 for Jordan Stencil as he makes his way off of pit road. And right now, nobody else is pitting. It's Blake Roebuck, Jordan Stencil, Matt Hayden, and Skylar Berry in the 3rd spot. Rusty Modesty not too far behind Berry. Then we got the 17th, Kevin Zablutel, and then a little further back is the 8 truck of Charles Gettings. He's followed by the 1 there, Dustin Stallings. And behind them, Brian Toller in the 8th position. Harold Rothery, now he had to come and get that damage, but right now he's in the 9th position. And let's see, Jeremy Talley, he's rounding out the top 10. Kevin Winker, he's in that 15th position. I think he's a lap down right now. He needs this thing to cycle around. He's not in the lucky dog position. That goes to the 51 Joshua Moore, who's right there battling with. He's not actually battling with Charles Gettings because he's not on the lead lap, so that's not for position. But he's in 14th position. Trying to see if he can catch the leaders, or of course basically just wait for the leaders to pit so this thing will cycle around. Boy, we're at lap 82 of 145. Matt Hayden 2.2 seconds behind the 30 there of Blake Roebuck. You can just see him there. He still got him in sight. No pressure from behind right now. That's Skylar Berry behind him. Berry in that third position. So now it's your leader's turn to get spaced out. We saw like a main group of trucks and then had the second one, and yeah. Okay, I just got a message from Billy Stallings. I didn't realize, okay, he's been on pit road. He's got like 20 minutes of repair time, but he sent me that message around 9:34, about 10 minutes ago. So, oh man, poor Billy. Yeah. So he's playing the waiting game here. Nothing he can do, and that's what happens. I don't know if he had already used his fast repair or not, but sometimes you go through that and try to do everything you can, even take those manual or required repairs, even if it hurts for a little while, to do anything to save that fast repair as much as possible. Sometimes you just don't know how bad the damage is going to be till you get to pit road to kind of roll in the dice. You can kind of have an idea sometimes. You see it, kind of get a feeling of how bad your truck is, and but sometimes it can still come up snake eyes on you. Let's look a little further back. Brett Summers, he's coming down pit road. Green flag pit stop here. I wonder if he's got a fast repair. Let's see if he'll use it or not. We're at lap 86 of 145. And yep, fast repair. That one fast repair has now been used. He's getting tires and fuel. And let's see, 14.9 seconds, I believe, there for Summer. A lot of folks coming down pit road there. There's Kevin Zabluto making his way in. Brian Toller already in. Terry Collett, he's coming down pit road. Yeah, Billy Stallings, he's already on pit road. Matt Hayden making his way out. He was 14.8 seconds on his stop. Rusty Modesty making his way down pit road. So now, those guys, they were up at the top, with the exception of Roebuck and Berry and Gettings and Jeremy Talley. Looks like even Harold Rothery. Several guys, like I'd say the top 5 right now, they're still out there that pitted from the last caution. So they're really stretching this thing out here. Rothery, left side's going on. And he is down and away, 14.8 second stop. Let's go Blake Roebuck. Let's take a look at some at the stint lates. Let's see how far everybody's gone, or who's gone the farthest. I see Brian Toller. He went 55 laps. Let's see. Terry Collett went 80, if I'm reading that right, he went 85 laps. Terry Collett. Now, he's not on the lead lap, granted, but still, that's wow. So that tells you right there, whenever these guys pit, they'll definitely have more than enough to make it to the end of the race. But of course, now things are going to cycle around. So, excuse me. It looks like your top 5 are the only trucks on the lead lap. That's Blake Roebuck, Skylar Berry, Charles Gettings in 3rd, and then we have Jeremy Talley 4th. And Ron Walters right now are the only ones that are on the lead lap. And they all pitted on lap 55. Now you're seeing the graphic at the bottom of the screen there. There's a link there. And that link for the live timing and scoring, that's in the description of the broadcast. And you can go click on that and you can see a lot of information there, where your favorite driver is, how they're doing when they pit, or how many times they pit, all sorts of neat stuff down there. Jeremy Talley down on pit road. Chris Zofield also coming in. And Billy Stallings making his way back out. He finally got those repairs done, or at least enough to get going. The truck's not completely fixed, but he's going to get out there. He's in the 22nd position. Looks like he's showing about 47 laps down, but hey, he's still running. And there's enough of this race left that if something were to happen and somebody who's already used the fast repair gets in trouble, you know, he can, mathematically speaking, still make up a spot or two if he gets some cautions. Skylar Berry coming down pit road. Tires and fuel there, as we see the trucks going on by. And just as he exits, here comes your leaders, Blake Roebuck and Charles Gettings, a little bit further down pit road, making his way on down to his pit box. And Roebuck, he was already in his box. Now he just second. Now he's falling down the order. He's in third spot now as he gets going out of his box. And third, I think he's about to lose some more position. There's Winker right there. He's trying to get up to speed. You can see Kevin Winker. Are they going to pass him? He's trying to get up to speed so he doesn't lose another position. It looks like he might hold on there, folks. Wow, he actually held on to that spot there. So Blake Roebuck holds on. He only lost one spot. Matt Hayden's in front of him, and well, not directly in front of him. He's like 7 seconds, about 6 seconds, well, about 7 seconds, 6.9 down the road. There's Blake, and there's Matt right there. Now Hayden, he pitted on lap 85. Blake Roebuck just now pitted. It was lap 92 when he pitted. So, and he definitely has some pace. And we're at lap 95, so we got 50 more laps to go. I'm pretty sure they can make it to the end of the race. And so now the question is, will he be able to run down Matt Hayden? I would wager yes. I would dare to say yes. As a matter of fact, let's pull up, where is my, let's see, I don't know if this is going to show on the graphic or not. I can bump that up a little bit so we can see it. Now that's the lap time history between Roebuck and Hayden. Let me go see if I can find that here. And you can see how each of them is doing here. Let's see. Time history, 65. Let's make that 75. See if that moves that up a little bit. That wasn't enough. Let's move it some more. There we go. Now you can see how things are going here. That'll work right there. You can see lap 93, Hayden was quicker, but then he was slower at lap 94, 95, 96, and 97. And by good margins there too. Almost 3/10 on lap 94, almost like 4/10 slower on lap 95. Lap 96, Hayden was 7/10, and I think it was a good half a second, yeah, on lap 97. And lap after lap, yeah, Roebuck, he is definitely catching him because the gap itself is now down to about 4 seconds. So he is definitely running him down for sure. You can almost even see it on track so far. It doesn't quite look like it there. Matt Hayden, though, trying to hold on. We're at lap 100, so it's like good 45 laps to go here. And we'll see, can Matt Hayden hold on? The gap is now a little bit less than 3.5 seconds. Blake Roebuck is trying to pour on the coal and try to catch him. Will he be able to hold on? We'll take a quick break and we'll be back to find out. You're watching the Twisted Chassis Truck Series here on Rice Motorsports TV.
Hi, I am Victoria Hall, and I run Checkered Flag Books. We have books for all ages and stages, learning new things such as potty training, and learning yoga and keeping your body healthy. We have books on how to control our emotions and how to be kind and learn table manners. We have books for all ages, from pregnancy to newborn to young students to those going to school and beyond. We also have activity books like drawing and painting and puzzles for all ages. We have sports books from anything you could imagine, including cars. We also have books for the fall and Halloween season that we're currently in now. If I can help you get any of these books into your home, feel free to send me a message or find me on Linktree. Can't wait to help you out.
Okay, folks, we're back, and boy, that gap is coming down. Blake Roebuck now 2.1 seconds behind Matt Hayden. There he is, and there's Matt right there, trying his darndest to hold on to that lead. Jordan Stencil right in front of him there. He got some lap traffic ahead of him, but boy, Blake Roebuck, he is coming. Skylar Berry a little bit further back. He's got some lap traffic in front of him as well. Jeremy Talley and Chris Zofield. Oh, he had to get out of it a little bit. Gave a little love tap there to the 12. Not enough to turn him around or anything. He had to really get out of the speed there. He was carrying a lot more speed into the corner. And Skyler, he's 6 seconds behind. And his gap is coming down to the leader as well. Not as quick as Blake Roebuck, though, because no, Blake Roebuck, he's just about there now. And he can see that's he's got the lap truck of Jordan Stencil between him and Matt Hayden. But that's pretty much them right there. Looks like Stencil, he'll stay wide and let the two leaders go on by. And now there's nothing but, oh, we got a caution, and Hayden didn't need that. And I think, it's Charles Gettings, and looks like he spun around. Looks like, a bit of damage there for sure on the number 8. If he hasn't used his faster pair, he'll probably want to use it now. Now this will be interesting here. I'm going to guess that. Let's see. Now Hayden, he pitted on lap 85. That's not that long ago. Will he stay out for track position, or will he come in and get fresh tires? I'm almost willing to bet that everybody's going to come in and get fresh tires, because if he didn't, I think he would be a sitting duck. So we'll see what happens. There's Hayden, and of course now Roebuck coming up behind him, Skylar Berry as well. Kevin Zabluto, this will give him a chance to get caught up as well. He's already on pit road, and is he the only one coming in? How about Berry? He stayed out. Roebuck also stayed out, and Hayden is coming in, and Hayden, Zabluto are coming in. Rusty Modesty, Mark Beverly, all these guys are coming down pit road. Blake Roebuck, who pitted on lap 92, opted to stay out. And, you know, this may be a move of confidence for both him and Skylar Berry. They may be thinking, hey, I've got the pace. These guys, their tires are going to be maybe, you know, between 10, 15 laps or so fresher than mine, maybe 12 or something like that. But I think they're thinking they may have the pace to stay ahead of these guys, because a lot of folks came down and pitted, pretty much everybody except for Blake Roebuck and Skylar Berry. So wow, this is going to be interesting, because he was definitely catching Matt Hayden. And if, you know, I hate to say it, I tell you, it might even it out, to be honest. You know, can Matt Hayden and company on fresh tires, can they do anything with Blake Roebuck and Skylar Berry? Skylar Berry, he decided, you know, I'm going to come on down and get fresh tires as well. So now Blake Roebuck is the only one who decided to stay out, and don't know if and he's, I think he's, he may be more concerned about fuel too, because he's pushing that clutch in and just, he's going for, trying to get his, maybe trying to increase his fuel window as much as possible, saving as much fuel under caution for a couple of reasons. Number one, to make it to the end of the race, but also if he really needs to hammer down and you know he's going to have to battle these guys who's got these fresh tires, so he can't be worrying about fuel. Now I think he would already be good on fuel. We saw, I forgot who it was, I can't remember who it was, but I thought I saw somebody go like 50 some laps or even more than that, but he pitted on lap 92. So it's going to be 40 some laps on this tank here. I think he'll have the fuel to get there. I think he's just trying to pad that fuel as much as possible, because he's obviously rolling the dice and going for it. And he's got the position right now. He's got the pace. So we'll just see what he can do here. And the lights are out on the pace truck, so they'll be going green the next time around. It'll be lap 112 when we get the green flag. Making their way down the backstretch. It's Roebuck. There's Hayden, Ryan Toller. I think it was Toller that went that long distance, I believe. Mark Beverly, because we don't have to worry about that now. All these guys behind Roebuck, they all just pitted. Everybody back here. Pace truck getting ready to come down on pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
We got a green flag. Blake Roebuck, he drops the hammer, trying to get as much of a gap as possible. And boy, look at Matt Hayden. He is right there with him now with those fresh tires. Blake Roebuck won't be holding anything back, trying to keep the 5 back there. Rusty Modesty also trying to move in. And, oh, he gives a little bump to the 30. Roebuck, he's got the lead right now, but is he going to be able to hold on? I don't think so. Here we go, coming down to turn 1. And Hayden, he gets in there, and he's side by side. Now he's moved past the 30, and he gets into that lead spot. Look at Rusty Modesty also trying to see if he can sneak up there past Roebuck as well, and he will get past the 30 as well. So the plan for Blake Roebuck not quite working out like he thought. Now he's got to deal with Joshua Moore as Matt Hayden now being chased by Rusty Modesty. Matt Hayden, your pole sitter, being chased by the number 6 there. Roebuck, for the moment, he's still in the 3rd position. Joshua Moore, got a caution. And let's see. Is it Ron? I think it might be Ron Walters. And there he is. Oh, him and Skylar Berry. Oh, no. They got caught up in something together there. And they make their way around. Let's regroup here. Let's go back up and see what happened with Ron here. We'll slow it on down. Now, Walters, he's the purple 99 truck. Skylar Berry is right behind him. And look, he's coming out of the, what's that? Turn 2, I think it is. So look, Skylar Berry, I think, has I don't know if he has fresher tires than that. Oh, it's starting to get away from the 99. That's what happened. Yep, he lost it, and he collects, he collects the 68. Man, a tough deal there for Skylar Berry. Man, and he goes hard into the inside wall. They didn't have any incident between each other. 99 just lost it and collected him. That's a real tough break there for Skylar. Kevin Zablutal right now, the only truck coming down pit road. Brian Toller was on pit road. He just finished his service, getting back out there. Let's see. Blake Roebuck, he hasn't pitted yet. He's going to stay out there. He's going to fight with these guys under these conditions here. We're lap 115 of 145. Kevin Winker, he's right there. There's Brett Summers and Mark Beverly in that 5th position. And all these guys, they all have fresh tires here. Winker getting into the position he's supposed to be in. And that's his teammate there. No, I'm sorry, not Blake Roebuck, but the 51 is his teammate there, Joshua Moore. Jeremy Talley coming down pit road, followed by Ron Walters. Skylar Berry coming on pit road again as well. So those are only 3 on pit road. Matt Hayden, your leader now. Skylar Berry, he must have got a splash of fuel, because he's out quickly. So it just got a little bit more interesting. So Matt Hayden, him and Rusty Modesty on equal tires there. They both pitted on lap 107. Blake Roebuck on tires that have been on there since lap 92. Joshua Moore, him in the next about 5 trucks or so. Mark Beverly, Kevin Winker, Brett Summers, Dustin Stallings, they all pitted on lap 107. So they have some of the freshest tires up in the top 10. Of course, you got these guys like Brian Toller back here. Excuse me, lap 114, him and Kevin Zablutel and Skylar Berry. They have amongst they got the freshest tires in the entire field right now. And I mean, it's, you know, we're lap 17. We've got over 20 laps of racing to go here. So, we'll see what happens here. Hal Rothery making his way down pit road. Oh, I'm sorry, making his way off. Where is he coming in? It's saying in. Okay, he should be coming out. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see, like these guys back here, like say Skylar Berry, and I think they're all getting in order now where they're supposed to be. Skylar Berry and Brian Toller. Pace truck is in, folks. Here we go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, and we are racing once again here at Gateway. It's Hayden and Modesty, Roebuck in that 3rd spot. Modesty not able to really make any move on the 5. Roebuck, for the moment, he's holding on to that 3rd position. There's Joshua Moore, though, trying to put on the pressure. Here comes Mark Beverly and Kevin Winker, and they're pretty close there. Brett Summers, the top 7 have already broken away from the rest of the field, and they're battling hard behind them. As Dustin Stallings, followed by Terry Collett, and Charles Gettings on the high side, trying to battle Collett there for that position. Hayden's still up in the lead there. Modesty is trying to hold on to him as best he can.
Caution, yellow flag.
Oh, got us the caution, and it is, I think it's Ron Walters. And I wonder if he might have just spun. That might have been what it was. Let's go back. Let's go take a look here. And he's coming off of pit road. Did he spin coming off of pit road? I mean, you can put the power down too hard. Well, he exited pit road and he kind of just stopped. He's not down on the racing surface though. Okay, he's blinking a bit, so we need to go to somebody else. Oh, let's go back and take it live. Couldn't quite see exactly what happened. But it doesn't look like he has any damage or anything. Truck looks pretty good there. Now it's only 25 laps to go. See, now it's getting past the point where you can say, well, I may go ahead and just get some tires and realistically get back up the front. And Blake Roebuck, he's actually doing that now. He said, you know what, I'm just going to put these tires on. And now he's going to have to hope now that they just don't keep having a bunch of cautions, because he's going to roll the dice here. He's obviously falling down the order, but it's under caution, so it's not like he's going to lose a lap. So now he'll be the one with the freshest tires by only a handful of laps. but he'll probably have the fuel. He won't have to worry about saving fuel. He'll have all the tires he needs, whatever he can accomplish. 14.6 seconds. He looks like he'll come out in 11th position. Yeah. Kevin Winker also pitted as well. So Roebuck, Winker, Dustin Stallings, and Charles Gettings, they now, all those four have the freshest tires in the field. So it'll be a question of what can they do. If Roebuck, if he opens a door, if he goes through an opening, if those guys are close enough, they might follow him right through. And so it'll be interesting to see for sure. More guys coming on pit road. There's Jeremy Talley there. Billy Stallings coming down pit road once again. He may be just getting some more work done, just trying to get to the end of the race here. You know, I was trying this beta version of trading paints, and just to see what would happen. And maybe that's why it's doing this weird thing where it's showing some of the right paints, but it's not showing all of them. So I don't know. I'll go back to the regular trading paints. Hey, if there's something new to try, I'm one of those guys that's going to try it. You know, I'll do beta programs unless it does something weird. And so now it's doing something weird. We'll go back and then install the regular trading paints for the next broadcast, and hopefully everybody's. I mean, even in this race, though, everybody's paints pretty much are showing up correctly. There's 2 or 3 here and there that aren't showing right. I think like like I said, Brett, he runs a 70. He runs a 7 in another league, so he probably just forgot to change the paint there. Terry Collett, his now those are 2 different paints, yeah. Of course, we know Blake Roebuck, his paint's been different. And poor Kevin Winker, he didn't catch a break at all. It's showing his right paint in the little icon there. And where did his picture go to? There we go. And so, yeah, I don't know. We'll go back to the other one next time around. Matt Hayden, he's got it in that 4th gear, keeping those RPMs nice and low. Always a better feeling to be able to race knowing that you don't have to worry about your fuel. Lights are out on the pace truck, so they cross the stripe. It'll be 21 laps remaining, and they have 3 green-white checker attempts. So we'll see how things pan out for him here.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, here we go. Rusty Modesty getting a little racy there. Trying to see if he can make a move on the outside. It wasn't close enough. How about Joshua Moore down on that inside?
Caution,
Oh, we got a caution, and it's Zabluto. The Zabluto and also the 99 there of Ron Walters. Looks like they had a little coming together there. Zabluto looks like he's still running. Does he have any damage? Doesn't look that bad, actually. Now, he might have just... they might have just spun here. Let's take a look here and see. And Zabluto down on the inside, that blue and red AC Delco truck there. And Walters is a purple truck. He's a little bit further back. I'm guessing maybe Zabluto spun, and everybody avoided him, and Walters kind of came up there and kind of got caught up in that. So he's coming on around, and there's Blake Roebuck behind him. That's look. Oh, might have had a little contact there. That got him going around. The 9 truck just barely gets clear, And now he's spinning here, and he's like, oh boy, here comes the rest of the field. Eek! And then there's Walters. You can see, you can't quite see it from there, that Walters about to come there and into the picture, I believe. And he's locking them down, trying to like, no. And he's like, oh boy, he did stop in time to keep from hitting the 17. So that was good there. And they both were able to get going. So it's Matt Hayden, 19 laps to go. Rusty Modesty second, Joshua Moore in third, Mark Beverly fourth, Brett Summers in the fifth position. Skylar Berry will be sixth. So when they line up, it'll be like, you know, that's the third row right there. You know, outside third row three, Terry Collett and Blake Roebuck starting in that restarting in that eighth position. Brian Toller, these are the guys with the fresh tires here. Well, Roebuck anyway. Dustin Stallings, another one with really the freshest tires, and Kevin Winker. Stallings round out the top 10. Winker in 11th. I think he's about to move up one because Joshua Moore came in for, might have come in for either a splash of fuel or for some tires. So that's going to put Kevin Winker into the top 10. Charles Gettings just on the outside of the top 10. Fitzmaurice also on pit road along with Ron Walters. And I think the laps that we get the one to go next time around, every lap, you know, the caution laps count. And anybody trying to make their way to the front now, time is not working in their favor. You know, each lap, one more lap ticking away, and getting past people, even with fresh tires, ain't the easiest thing in the world. So we'll just see what the guys can do here. Matt Hayden, the guys around him, Rusty Modesty, Mark Beverly, Brett Summers, they all pitted on lap 107, so they have equal tire life, or relatively equal tire life there. Then you have Skylar Berry in that fifth position, about 8 laps fresher. And then you have the guys Roebuck and Stallings and Winker. Their tires are quite a bit fresher. But we're getting now, the laps are coming down to the point. It may, you know, if you have relatively good tires, you have enough to fight with to the end. You don't have to have tires, sticker tires on to try to maintain what you've got. And one could argue that these guys up the front here, especially these front four right here, they may have enough to hold back Skylar Berry and some of the guys like him and Blake Roebuck. I mean, because they're all right there, and so we're going to find out here. We haven't used a green-white checker situation yet, and I think let's see. Yep, getting ready to go green here. Pace truck getting ready to pull off. There'll be 16 laps to go when we get the green flag. Let's see what they do. We got a green flag, and we are racing once again. Matt Hayden, Rusty Modesty. Boy, look at Mark Beverly right down there, and look at Brett Summers on the. For a minute, I thought he was trying to make a move on the high side. Skylar Berry down there, he's got some of the freshest tires. Look at Blake Roebuck in the 6th position. Oh, he's trying to drive under Skylar Berry. Not a whole lot of room there, guys. They're going to come off of turn 4. Hayden, he's still your leader. He's got a nice gap between him and Rusty Modesty. Brett Summers, though, he's fighting for that 3rd position. Looks like he's going to he might get it, battling with Mark Beverly. He gets a little loose there, and that's going to cost him some positions there. That's going to open the door for Blake Roebuck. He moves into that 4th position. Matt Hayden now across the line. It's 14 laps to go. Rusty Modesty losing ground to the 5. Mark Beverly doing everything he can. Look at Blake Roebuck trying to see if he can drive up under Beverly. He's got some of the freshest tires, and he doesn't have to worry about saving anything now. It's qualifying laps from this point out for the 30 truck. He miscalculated. He went down. Oh my goodness, that was a major miscalculation for the 30. For a minute there, I was like, where is he's on almost on the he was on the apron, going into the in the turn. He would have been well below that. And that's so that's a caution there. Let's go back and take a look at that. Let's run it. He was on a tear too, folks. He was racing down to turn 3, and he just carried so much speed in there. And you see him now, the angle, you can already see the angle's not right. I don't know what happened there. It looks like he's getting ready to come on pit road. See, he's down there, and I don't know if he was trying to, he caught some grass and it upset the truck, and now he knows he's in trouble. And that's the last thing he wanted to do. He went sliding back up into the field. That's definitely not what he wanted to do. I know something when his truck did that weird angle. That was weird. Let's go back and look at it. I don't know if something happened to his actual steering wheel or what. Now he was racing along. Let's go on the hood cam here, and he's racing down, and right about, see right there, all of a sudden his truck shoots to the left. That doesn't seem like something he did naturally. I don't know if something happened to his wheel setup. That truck just shot to the left. Now, we've seen some weird iRacing glitches. I've seen some cars and trucks turn abruptly to the right and fly into the wall. That's the first time I've seen that in a while. And that was an abrupt turn to the left. And unfortunately, man, it collected some good trucks. Charles Gettings got collected 68 there. Skylar Berry, he got collected. There's several more folks that went flying through there, and just very, very unfortunate. I know he's got to feel terrible about that. But now 12 to go. It's Matt Hayden. Rusty Modesty hasn't really been able to do anything with Hayden on the last last few restarts, really. He's been up there, but he just hasn't had anything for him. Mark Beverly hasn't been able to capitalize on the restarts either. Brett Summers, he's been trying. Hasn't been able to make anything happen. Kevin Winker's now a little closer, now in that 5th spot. Then we have Dustin Stallings in the 6th position now. Charles Gettings, I don't know, is he going to pit? Oh, did he just jump to the pits? He did, so something's wrong with Gettings. So he's no longer in the lineup there. James Fitzmaurice is now 7th with Brian Toller in the 8th spot. Jeremy Talley 9th, and Kevin Zabloodle, he'll round out your top 10. Man, I tell you, this is getting intense here, folks. The absolute safest place to be is at the front here. Hayden, Modesty, Beverly, Summers, and Winkers, I would say, your top 5. But yeah, that was a little unexpected there. I didn't expect to see that caution. I don't think anybody did. And but that was really, it seemed weird to me the way Roebuck's truck just shot to the left like that. And that wasn't a natural movement. There's no reason for him to shoot down to the inside. He wasn't avoiding anybody. I could see if there was a truck spinning or something and he shot down to the inside to try to avoid somebody, but it didn't seem like that's what was going on to me. I didn't see anybody around the 30, and And those, I mean, sometimes weird stuff happens, and that might have been one of them. Okay, lights are out on the pace truck, and they're going into turns 1 and 2. It'll be 9 laps to go when they get the stripe here. So Matt Hayden, all he's got to do is just hold on. He's got the 6 there. Rusty Modesty going to do everything he can to try to see if he can make something happen. Mark Beverly right behind him there, and then there's Brett Summers. Pace truck will be heading down on pit road this time around. There he goes, waiting for that green flag. Green flag, and we're racing once again. Modesty's kind of there as they go down, but when they get to the turn, and this time he's a little closer. And look at Brett Summers on the outside, trying to see if he can squeeze up there past the 45. Brett Summers, it's either now or never. Fighting hard with Mark Beverly for position. Here comes Kevin Winker down in that 5th position. They come down the front stretch. It's still Matt Hayden by a truck length ahead of Rusty Modesty. Now 8 laps to go. I think about the top 8 are now separating themselves from the rest of the field. Can Rusty Modesty get up there and try to make a move on the 5? You know he's giving it everything he's got. Boy, behind him, boy, I tell you, there's Mark Beverly. Right now, he's able to hold off Brett Summers for the moment. It's almost like things have equalized a little bit. Brett Summers, oh, he's getting a little bit more pressure there from Kevin Winker. Winker trying to see if he can get past the 77 into that 4th position. Meanwhile, Rusty Modesty is starting to lose ground to the number 5. He may be trying to hold on to a 2nd spot here. Mark Beverly getting a lot of pressure from Summers now. They come off of turn 4. It'll be 6 laps to go. There's some lap traffic up in front of Matt Hayden. That's the 51. Joshua Moore in front of the number 5 there. Only that one truck, and boy, he's about to catch him in a hurry. He stays to the high side. Everybody's going to get around, so that's good. Looks like they'll get through okay. Now 5 laps to go. Matt Hayden, I'd say about between 4 and 5 truck length gap there. Maybe now make it down to about maybe about 2 or 3. Brett Summers, he's trying his best to get up there to the 45. Kevin Winker, he's able to keep Kevin Winker behind him. Dustin Stallings in that 6th position. Now 4 laps to go. Your top 6 pretty much running nose to tail at the moment. Nobody can really get the better of either one as they race along. It looks like Dustin Stallings actually making a move on Kevin Winker for that position, or trying to get it anyway, trying to break into the top 5 as they go down into turn 1. Winker trying to hold on to that 5th position. He's got it as they come off of 2. Meanwhile, Summers still about 3 truck lengths behind Mark Beverly. Rusty Modesty, he's closing into, boy, he's getting a good truck length now between him and the 5. He's only going to have a couple of more laps to go now, folks. Can he do anything with Matt Hayden? Hayden trying to hold on. Now, they're actually teammates, so they may not battle but so hard here. A 1-2, and there's nothing wrong with that. Mark Beverly in that 3rd position, trying to break up the duo there. Brett Summers trying to get there. He can't quite get there close enough. And now the white flag is in the air. Rusty Modesty trying to hold on for that 2nd position, trying to make it a 1-2 for Misfits Motorsports. Oh, I think he might have did too much going into 1 and 2, and Beverly's going to drive under him as they come out of turn 2. Drag race down the backstretch. Hayden's on his way to a victory. Modesty is trying to see if he can hold on. I don't know if he's going to make it. It doesn't look like it, folks. And even Brett Summers now has gotten up, but the checkered flag is in the air. For Matt Hayden, Brett Summers comes across the line, followed by Mark Beverly. And Matt Hayden holds on to win tonight at Gateway. Nice battle there. Matt Hayden really strong there at the end. Nothing anybody could really do. And he is able to hold on for the victory. Let me go ahead and grab everybody here, and we're gonna need, let's see. And let's see, let's get Mark Beverly up here. And we want Brett Summers there, and then get your race winner. Okay, Brett, he's already there, so we just gotta get Matt Hayden. Where is he at? Let's see. There he is. We'll go ahead and move him on up. And we'll head on up there with them. Okay, folks, we're in Victor Circle here with your top 3, Matt Hayden, Brett Summers, and Mark Beverly. Hey, Matt, you got a copy?
I got you.
Man, I tell you, boy, congratulations on that win. And that thing just timed out just right for you. You were up there, it led some good portions of the race, and the way those cautions fell, and you were able to get back to the front, man, I tell you, congratulations.
Thanks, Tony. Yeah, that was a hard race, extremely tough track, and we gambled early in that race, not taking tires, thinking that we need to save a set. We finished with a set in pit road still, but that last caution caution before with about 40 to go kind of helped us out, staying out in front of the field. But man, fun track. I don't want to say it, but I bought the track about an hour before the session started, so I can't be happier.
I tell you, so you've had very little time to even run this track, huh?
Yeah, we had a little session about 30 minutes before practice session, just trying to get the line learned and figure out, because man, it's hard to downshift. And actually, late in that long run that we had where we had green flag, I was actually trying to downshift in 3 and 4 to let the car carry. But man, it's just fun. Seeing these cars on these flat tracks like this, it's fun.
Yeah, 10 for man. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
I would thank everybody at Misfit Motorsports. Rusty, man, he was running up there with me. Hate for the finish for him, but tough racing for everybody. I want to thank Austin for watching. He's celebrating, taking videos with his tablet of me doing some donuts here. So love you, little man. And just everyone out there for watching the broadcast, Rice Motorsport TV, man. Really appreciate having you out here.
10-4, man. Well, thank you, man. As always, you guys put on a great show, man, and everybody's on the edge of their seat at every race, man. Congratulations, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, sir.
Hey, Brett, you got a copy?
I got you, Tom.
Man, I tell you, man, hey, that was a good run there, man. You were kind of trying to stay alive out there. We talked to you earlier in the race, and things kind of fell your way at the end. And boy, I tell you, the doors kind of opened up there on that last lap or so, and got yourself in that second position. Correct? Congratulations.
Greatly appreciate it. Happy to be talking to you again. It's been a while. I mean, at the end of the day, happy to come home top three. Got teammate here in P3, Mark Beverly. We ran a pretty good race on strategy. Happy how it all panned out, and we're on the next week.
Absolutely, man. Anybody else want to give a shout out to?
Boston Web Marketing for being on the ride, the old wife for letting me do this and have a good old time, and obviously you guys at Race Motorsports are putting on a hell of a show.
10-4, man. Well, congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Appreciate you, Tony.
And hey, Mark, you got a copy?
Yeah, what's up, Tony?
Man, I tell you, I'm always telling people, anybody that may be new to it, I tell them all the time, hey, don't be surprised if you see Mark Beverly up in the mix at the end of the race. I don't care where he is on the track. That guy's going to find a way to get to the front. And, hey, you proved me right once again, man. Congratulations on that third place finish.
Yeah, I appreciate that. I don't know, just trying to keep it clean there. Bunch of cautions, strategy worked out for us. I went in a little too hot in the last turn there and pushed Rusty out a little bit, so I feel bad about that. But other than that, pretty good run. Just tried to keep the nose clean here. So that's all you can do, and maybe save a set of tires if you need them, but I didn't need them there. So
10-4, man. That was some good planning there. Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to you putting on a good show for us. All the admins that put this league on. RC, he does a good job. And everybody out there watching. So, and my teammate Brett, we strategize together. So, but yeah, that's about it.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations, and we will see you next week.
We'll catch you then, Tony.
And, okay, folks, that is it. And wow, what a finish! And let's go ahead and let's bring up the final results here. And of course, we have Matt Hayden, your winner, in the second position. There is Brett Summers, Mark Beverly third, Rusty Modesty fourth, Kevin Winker in the fifth position, Kevin Zabluto sixth, Dustin Stallings seventh, Ryan Tyler eighth, Jeremy Talley ninth, Jimmy Fitzmaurice rounds out the top 10. Then he's followed by Harold Rothery. And then Ron Walters 12th, Joshua Moore 13th, Chris Zofield 14th, Charles Giddings 15th, Blake Roebuck 16th, Skylar Berry 17th, 18th is Terry Collett, 19th Jordan Stencil, and Billy Stallings rounds out your top 20. And then he's followed by Alan Martin 21st, Cody Tarrant 22nd, David Hall 23rd, Keith Moore 24th, and Caleb Clenard in the 25th position. So, boy, hang on next week, folks, because, boy, we're heading to the Lady in Black, and I'm talking Darlington, folks, and you are not going to want to miss that one. So be sure to like, share, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll know when we go live. So for all of us here at Race Motorsports TV, we want to wish you a pleasant evening.